Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm Obscure PT, and for today what I have here is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon on the open beta, which is on 23 February, some weeks before its launch. So Ghost Recon's Wildlands was developed by Ubisoft Paris, and we actually know now what engine they are actually using. It's the Anvil Next. It's the same engine behind Assassin's Creed and For Honor. The difference is it was completely overhauled to support massive landscapes. So I'm running the game at 1080p with 0.80 of resolution scaling, which should be something like 900p. So I'm using TAA because when we use resolution scaling, I feel recommended to use TAA always because it looks much better. I'm using SSBC as ambient occlusion. I'm using draw distance at high because it merely for me doesn't have any impact in performance and makes the landscapes great. Level of details are on low because of the CPU, textures are on low because of the VRAM, shadow quality is on median because lower than that is completely off, which is horrible in my opinion. Terrain quality is on high. I'm not really sure what impact this has on the quality of or the frame rate, but it is desolation, so it might be a little bit demanding. Vegetation quality, it stands more on likely like the density of the vegetation. For me, low is nice. No motion blur. Iron Sights off is on because it's not demanding, and you guess God Rays on and a lot of lens flare on. So more and less post processing is on. So I'm using AMD Radeon Relive to record. Last time I did use mirrorless action because it was more consistent. And in fact in this recording there is a bunch of stuttering from now and then. It happens a lot, so I'm not really sure if it is Radeon Relive's fault or the game, because the game for me, every time I start on the game have different behavior. I'm not talking really about the frame rate, but really about the behavior of the game. Sometimes it just don't load the textures, sometimes it loads the textures but stutters, so I'm not really sure what the hell is the problem with this game, but I do expect they optimize the same way as that they optimized the Division long time ago, because the Division, when it was launched, it was really bad optimized in my opinion. It was nice, but it was a little bit heavy, and after 1 year the game is now much better optimized, so I believe that this game might suffer the same destiny. Anyway, I don't think that the game is entirely bad optimized. I think the visuals are quite nice, okay, and the landscapes are huge, and that thing might penalty a little bit the performance. This is pushing the boundaries of the Anvil Next engine, and it is the first time this engine supports such thing as this huge landscapes. In fact, I never remember of any Anvil Next engine where you can go with a car and very fast pacing through all the scenery, so it never happened before. So this is really a huge step for Anvil and for Anvil Next engine, so congratulations Ubisoft for that, but now you're required to optimize it a little bit better. For now, that's all I want to talk about Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. Hope you did enjoy the video for now. If you want to check the frame rate without recording, just check it on the description of the video, or there is a timestamp there that will take you to a sequence of the video where I talk about the frame rate. Anyway, if you plan to see the entire video, you don't need to click on anything because you will reach that point, okay? So that's all. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the video, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
Coming up on a Toyo farm. Remember, a lot of these Sicarios are ex-military.
ID your targets. If Amaru gets killed by a stray round, Operation Kingslayer will be dead in the water before it even starts. Let's go. Spotting another tango.
I got a narco over here, by the mine silo.
He makes 5.
I'm moving to position. Good to go. 2 Sicarios. There, in the barn. No target. Repeat, no target. Ready to
That's a
fire.
kill. Hostile down.
That was close.
I got eyes on a weapons case. Nice.
Entiendan, carajo. Agarraron a la persona que no debían. Exijo que me saquen ahora mismo de aquí, bestias.
That's a kill.
Alguien ayúdeme a salir de aquí. Quiero pensar que esta pesadilla va a terminar pronto. Esto ya es demasiado. ¡Acércate, cabrón!
He's history.
We're out of the cage.
Ni la Virgen ni todos los santos van a
Okay, we're still good.
ser estos cabrones que me sirven más libre.
Deploying drone.
Good to go.
Sé que alguien me escucha, cabrones. Sé que están ahí. Así que escuchen bien. La rebelión no perdona.
Ready to fire.
Alguien ayúdeme a salir de aquí.
Good to go. Got him, he's down.
¿Qué pensará mi familia? Se acordará de mí. Creerán que
Are you Amaru?
What's left of him anyway?
Come on, we're getting you out of here. I'll pilot.
Where are you taking me?
Back to your friends.
Entonces Pacatari has made his deal with the malditos extranjeros, the young fool.
Take it up with him, senor. a weapons case over here.
Are you hurt? Santa Blanca is not the most gracious of hosts. These Aucas, these demons, they got questioning me. Let us say, their talk of love was enough to make me vomit. But their methods were not...
Were their names Yuri and Polito?
See, Yuri Polito.
These are the fucks that tortured Ricky Sandoval while Sueño questioned him. I want them bad.
We only saw run-of-the-mill Sicarios when we freed Amaru.
But I haven't seen Yuri and Polito in at least 3 days, maybe 4. I don't know where they are now.
We need more intel.
We'll search every village and camp until we find something.
Somebody's gotta know something. Gather documents, hack computers, interrogate hostile lieutenants, talk to civvies, whatever it takes.
We'll turn over every rock.
Hello boys and girls, welcome to the performance section of the video. So as you can see on the VO settings, the frame rate is always above 30s and we got an average of 45, which is very nice indeed, but the graphics on VO are completely horrible. I have no words to describe what is to play on VO in this game, so it's completely horrible. So I tried to create a custom median presets and something between the median and the VO. And I got an average of 29, which drops from 30s a lot of time, and so I decided that I needed to use the 80% of resolution scaling in order to maintain a frame rate at 30 FPS most of the time. So as you can see on the consistency, if I use my custom low median preset, I have 68% of the frame rate lower than 30 FPS, while with the 80% of resolution scaling, it's just 1% of the drop, so it's actually fine. Okay, so looking to the other stuff with this option with the 80% of resolution scaling, I got a VRAM usage of 1.8, a RAM usage of 4.5, which I feel recommended to have 8 GB of RAM, or in the worst case scenario 6. Don't play this game with 4 GB, okay? CPU usage was between the 70 and the 90%, and the GPU usage was completely maxed out playing out this game. Alright? So that's it. If you ask about why didn't I use the median presets, well, it was mostly because median presets put the textures on median, and textures on median do require you to have at least a graphic card with 3 GB. I tried to play that way and the game stopped loading textures, and so after seeing that I thought that okay, these guys are serious about the VRAM, so let's put the textures on low, that is inside the budget of the bar that they specify in here. Okay, so that's all I want to talk about Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. Hope you did enjoy the video, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.